Hey everyone, have a here bro, they're on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, the anniversary is not over yet. We got a ton of information to go over for the 10-year anniversary Part EX, highlighted by the Dokkan Festival exclusive Super Saiyan 3 VEGETA Mini DAIMA. I can't wait. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Well, let's go ahead and dive right in. So excited. And when I say I can't wait, I don't have to wait that long. This banner is going to be dropping tomorrow. Yes, that's right, tomorrow. Dokkan's not letting the 10-year anniversary players just breathe. We're just going all out, right? It's just content after content after content, and it's just been fantastic. So I'm not going to go through the whole entire video. I'm just going to go through the highlights. And of course, all this information dropped in the producer's letter. So you could definitely just go ahead and watch that on X. So again, I'm just going to roll through all this information here. I loved all the information, period. So they did not drop the ball. They did not, what's the word? They're sticking the landing. How about that? They're sticking the landing. So Matsu Ken just highlighted this. I love when they went over this. They said, you know, this is our campaign concept: Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, GT, Super. And then, like, I think toward the end of this video, they're going to magically appear the DAIMA logo as well. So yeah, they did a really good job here. So this EX part, they're going to talk about adding these additional stages or challenges. So I don't know if there's stages. Yeah, stages added. So I thought we were all done with this. I guess not. So, and again, everything right here, starting 3-3, and then Formidable Foes, we're getting some more stuff on 3-10. So this is going to go all the way until, it seems like all this is going to go all the way until 3-18, which is Saiyan Day. Very excited here. And then this new event here is the Festival of Battles. Love it. So the second half of the event will be the hardest in Dokkan Battle history. Okay, we will see about all this, right? So this is like boss rush times 10, right? So we'll see what this looks like. So this is going to start on the 12th. Yeah, interesting seeing that. And then what I loved about this, they say, oh, here was the 10-year anniversary roadmap, but we are adding 2 slots to this. And this is really what I was hoping for. I did a top 10 list for LRs, and I was talking about LR34 being that they didn't have a really strong enough team yet, even though their main rotations are taken care of. But now they added these 2 little slots here, and boom, we are getting the EZA 2 Super Saiyan Goku GT and Super Saiyan Vegeta GT, and both of them are on grade 8 power, and this is going to be just so helpful. So I'm going to go quickly over the highlights here of these units. Let's start with the Goku. So the Super Saiyan Goku GT, his Kamehameha greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy, and massively lowers defense. Not a huge surprise there. How they built this unit, it's interesting. This is going to be run, generally this is going to be run on the 220% grade 8 power. There's going to be other teams and other uses for this, but that's where it's going to shine probably the most, with double LR34s, right? So again, the Vegeta and Goku are, I won't say mirror each other, but they're very similar, right? So the basic effect passive skill here is attack and defense 250%. So that's a increase from what we've been seeing, right? We've been seeing a lot more in terms of 200%. So seeing at 250 is interesting enough. This is a rainbow orb changer. That's huge. We're loving rainbow orb changers right now. Then you also have, when attacking with 12 ki or more, which is going to be probably every single time, attack 30% and then defense 20% with a chance of critical hit 10%. So if you get 10 key spheres, you are going to hit at 100% crit chance. So, and what you need to do is make sure that you're getting 5 or more, because 3 or more you're going to have effective against all types, and then 5 or more launches an additional super attack, right? So very powerful there. Minimum you should get 5 here. But with Rainbow Orb changing, it should be no problem in terms of doing that. I expect probably more like 6 or 7 with the Rainbow Orb changing. So now per GT heroes or grade 8 power category ally attacking in the same turn, depending on which one is more. But again, if you're going to be using grade 8 power, it's just going to be automatic. Self-excluded, of course. Defense up 77%, so it will be 144. And then you have damage, or 154, right? Not 154. And then damage reduction of 40%. Now, is that going to be enough? I don't know. We just have to see what his stats are going to look like. Because with the current rate of what we're seeing, you need guard and a lot of damage mitigation. So I think they could have really increased this to 60%, like damage reduction rate of 30% per GT heroes or Giant 8 power, right? So I think 40% may be a little light, but again, I don't know. We'll see how this actually works in terms of this is a nuking unit, right, per key sphere obtained. For one turn, you're going to have an additional super attack and then 350%. And performs critical hit temporarily when activating your active skills. So let's go ahead and do the Vegeta here. So the Vegeta, same thing, greatly raises attack and defense one turn, causes immense damage to enemy, and massively lowers defense. Same base effect, right? Attack and defense 250%, Rainbow Orb change. The difference here is when attacking with 12 a key or more, which is, I would say, all the time, attack 20%, defense of 30%. Right, so that's flipped. And then you can have damage reduction, not 10%, which I wish they would have kept 10% per key sphere obtained, but they're going to do 3% per key sphere obtained, which I think is a little low. Because if you get 10 key spheres, which is still very hard to get, you're only going to get 30% damage mitigation. Now, the plus side is you are going to have guard after 3 more key sphere obtained, so that's huge. 5 or more key sphere obtained, you're going to get launch additional super attack, just like Goku, but let's kind of calculate that, right? Like guard and 20 something, 25, maybe 30%. It's going to be tough to get to 30% damage mitigation. I think at 5%, and you got 10 key spheres, 50%. That's really, really nice, but it's not going to be often. So I don't know. I don't know how to think about all this. Again, it is still a nuking unit, so that defensive buff there could be enough, right? So, and then you're going to have GT Heroes Giant 8 power on the same turn, attack 77%, so it is losing 154% in defensive boost already. So you're going to have to make that up in the that factor of key sphere obtained, because Goku gets 154% defense, and then chance to perform critical hit 30%, so you're going to have 60% in chance to perform critical hit versus the damage reduction. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Again, we just kind of have to see these two units in action. It's still going to be better than really anybody right now that you're using to complete harder events in grade 8 power in terms of floaters. We needed these floaters. The Gohan is, I guess, okay, but he just doesn't give enough stats. Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, his damage mitigation, I believe, is 50%. So these are going to be better easily there. And who else do we have on that team? Like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then we have Limit Breaker Vegeta, right? So yeah, these are going to be nice substitutions to those. So those are easy A's there. I love that they just said, "Whoop, no, we're going to add 2 more." We're at 2 more here. Let's go ahead and look at the main event. All right, the main event here. So there we go. Boom. There we go. There. Put that on there. There we go. The main event. I thought we were gonna get this for Saiyan Day. Right. I thought we were gonna go Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta on Saiyan Day. So it's not far away from what I expected. They could go either or even further beyond. For Saiyan Day, which I'm now crazy excited for. So yeah, one of the best moments in Daima, especially for Vegeta, was when he goes Super Saiyan 3 here. Yeah. Oh, there it is right here. There's the whole Daima piece on there. So yeah, so we got Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta incoming here, mini Daima, and no spoilers or anything. Everybody has seen it. Everybody's seen it by now anyway, but we might get another one. How about that? So very excited. Let's go ahead and look at the stats, which is great. I love this. I love that to have all the Dragon Ball through Daima here. Right, here we go. So this is the card arts. Pretty basic. It looks very similar to your Super Saiyan Goku Daima, right? So Love the Gatling gun there. Gun there. Looks great. All right, stats. Here we go. So he's on a lot of categories. So transformation boost, gifted warrior. Now I didn't go through all this. Yeah, I just saw it and I was like, I gotta make a video. So I'll still kind of read through this a little bit here. This is typical, nothing overly special. A lot of categories, which is good. So here we go. We have gifted warriors and transformation boost. So we're now seeing that this is the new meta here: 200% and then 220%. So 250 and 220. I'm sorry, 250 and 220 is the new meta in this case. Two categories and one subcategory for this, and this is transformation boost, gifted warriors, and then power beyond super saiyans. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look at what the team looks like, but we'll go back to that in a bit. I'll do that after the video is over. So super attack here greatly raises attack and defense by 33% for 3 turns. So they're actually telling you exactly, in this case, not like raises attack and defense and then just leaves that out. So raises attack and defense would generally be 20%. This is 33% for, of course, Super Saiyan 3. But for 3 turns, and then immense damage to the enemy, and then raises allies' defense by 33 for 1 turn. It would have been nice to see 2 turns on there, but I think this is a slot 1 unit. So the slot 1 unit is going to be very helpful. So passive skill. Interest animation, chance of performing a critical hit and damage reduction 20%, and foresees enemy super attack for 1 turn. Okay, so that first turn, with this unit on here, you can just set up everybody to your desire there. So nice little scouter effect, a base effect here. Okay, so they're sticking with the 200%. The EZA went to 250, but we're sticking with the 200% here. Ooh, damage mitigation 50%. All right, so 70% damage mitigation on the first turn. Wait a minute. Let me take that back. On the first turn, if you are on the first attacker on the turn, you're going to get 90% damage mitigation, and then it drops to 70% damage mitigation in first position. Oh yeah, this is going to be great, and it's going perfect how they set this up, guys. I hate when you have raises allies for whatever it is for 1 turn, and then the person's a floater, right? This is a first position unit, so it's going to beef up everybody's defense there, which is fantastic. So as the first or second attacker in a turn, attack 50% and then chance for critical hit 30%. When attacking, 200% to when attacking, then receiving attack, defense is up 200%. After receiving an attack, launches additional super attack. After receiving a super attack, launches additional super attack. Nice. I think that's strong enough, right? 90%. I think that's good enough. So 90%, and you're just going to put them in first position no matter what. But now you are going to see if the enemy is going to do a super attack. Generally, I would say first turn. It's more likely to see it in first position anyway. Yeah, very nice. Very nice here. Anything else on top of this? Great unit there. Active skill. All right, Gatling gun greatly raises attack temporarily and causes damage to enemy, and attack 33% for 1 turn. Can be activated after performing 5 more super attacks in battle. Not a huge deal. This is going to be more of a tanking unit, but tanking unit now is going to be doing some damage. You'll see 200% to attack, 200% there, and then you're doing 2 super attacks. 3 super attacks possible. Okay, interesting. Should be a solid unit overall. So just nice to see another slot 1 unit. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it here. So yeah, when they said the banner is going to be available March 3rd, today's March 2nd when they dropped all this. Yeah, March 3rd we're gonna provide this here. That's basically tomorrow. Well, it is tomorrow, not basically tomorrow. It is tomorrow, and that's very exciting. They added Daima Goku and Glorio, so I hope that they are going to be purchasable. I hope so. They didn't say anything about that. They say they're coming back earlier than normal because these are the New Year units, right? So this is 3 months in. Very excited here. And then finally, they ended with this right here. So Super EZA. This guy, I've been expecting this unit to EZA when Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta comes out, Daima comes out, and lo and behold, there he is. Because I was expecting this to be Super EZA during the crossover event, the final crossover event for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, But I was like, okay, what are they gonna do for Super Saiyan 3? Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but then of course then Daima came out. I was like, oh, there you go. That's the reason. That's the reason why. And of course this. So interestingly enough, remember this is a 70% damage mitigation unit as well. And they basically kind of copy that a little bit. If this Super Easy A has an unconditional 70% damage mitigation, that's going to be incredible. So we'll see. And hopefully like other Super Easy A units support as well. Easy STR unit. Man, okay. I'm excited. We didn't get the details here, but we're supposed to get the details pretty soon. Actually, let me look up on X right now and see if the details are up by any chance of any imagination here. If they threw this info out. No, not yet. So they threw the info out where I'm recording this right now. They are slow. They just started putting info out. So I think probably by the time you guys will probably, you know, see all this stuff. So man, it's good stuff. Oh, it's good stuff, guys. It's just good stuff. All right. So there you have it. Oh, let me quickly go over his leader skill. Give me 1 second. So currently right now, Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta has these units here for his 220% leader skill. So remember, he's a 200% 170 for transformation boost and for Gifted Warriors, which includes, you know, all the other Vegetas. You have like what, Frieza, you have Piccolo, you have Gotenks, stuff like that. But solid, right? He's a first position unit, so you don't really need more first position units. But look, you're gonna have this guy. This guy's everywhere. Yeah, I don't think you need him in first position. Yeah, so because you're gonna run this guy in first position, so this guy's better off in first position. Ooh, here we go there. So you're gonna run this and this, or you can run this and this in second position, and then floater support, and then other floater units on here. So here's the problem with this Goku here. He's also like a first or second position unit, more of a second position unit. So you probably run him and him 1, 2, and then run this guy as a floater. Who else can you run as a floater? You don't really want to run this guy. He runs more better at first position. I feel like we're missing one unit somewhere. We'll see. We'll see what all happens. Oh, Glory. Can we use... You'll probably just want to run 170. A 170. So for transformation boost. I don't see Glorio as an option here. But there you have it, boys and girls. Let me know how you guys feel. I'm absolutely excited. So you guys know Vegeta's my number one. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.